Hello, people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Marriage MANENOZ. It is your girl, Shelly Kiki. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me once again. Atakama, it is on your screens. Asanteni sana. If you are new here, karibu sana. Kindly subscribe, like, and share this video. Na kama wewe ni mwenyeji, welcome back. Guys, I'm excited because I have been doing these lives on TikTok every day at 9 p.m. and I'm loving the feedback. People are saying that they are benefiting from the topics that we are discussing. People are getting to share their life experiences. They are getting to educate each other with their life experiences and the things that they have done and that they have experienced in their relationships and in their marriage. And people are benefiting. So, if you can, kindly join us every day on TikTok. I am Shelly Kiki across all my social media accounts. So, end up on TikTok, search for my page. I am Shelly Kiki every day at 9 p.m. until 10 or 10:30, or sometimes we extend depending on how juicy the conversation gets. So, guys, today being the second last week of this month, we will be discussing family. Yeah. Remember, family is one of the major causes of breakup in relationships and in marriages. And in 2022, we have different forms of families. We have the nuclear family, which is the father, mother, and children, which is the normal family that everybody knows. Then we have the co-parenting families, whereby the parents are not living together, but they are jointly raising up the children. We have the extended family, that is people that are not your father, your mother, your children, like your uncles, your aunties, your cousins. That is your extended family. We have social media families, your fans that you interact with every day on social media. We have your colleagues, a family that has been built because you have a common goal or a common purpose. Therefore, in this era, there are different forms of families. And believe you me, whether you know it or you do not know it, these families affect your relationship or they affect your marriage. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or you do not know it, they directly affect your relationship or your marriage. Therefore, today I will be simply laying a basis, like a foundation of how a family directly affects a relationship. So, let us start, guys, by the fact that you find yourself with a spouse or a partner that your family does not accept. May it be your real family, that is your biological nuclear family, be it your extended family, be it your social media family or your fans, be it your colleagues who are the family setting in your job. When you find yourself in that situation, which many people have found themselves, which is one of the major cause of conflicts and breakups in many relationships and many marriages. So, guys, what do you do when you find yourself in such a situation? First of all, nobody is picking spouses for anybody in this era. People are intermarrying between races. People are intermarrying between cultures, between nationalities, between ethnicities. People are picking partners depending on what their preference for life is. Therefore, gone are those days when our parents would pick the spouse that they want us to marry. Gone are those days. Therefore, in this era and in this generation, when you pick a partner, I want you to know that not everybody will be okay with your choice. People will have issues with them. Why? Sometimes it's not even because of your partner. No. You find that sometimes when someone has an issue with your partner, it is you they have an issue with. Yes. They not trust your choices, or they do not think that you are good enough to make a good choice. So they have an issue with you, and instead of dealing with you, or instead of outbursting it in you, they disappoint you by disappointing your partner. Yeah, sometimes you get it's not even about you, it's not even about the partner, it's about them. They have an issue. Someone feels that now that you have found a partner, now that you are in a committed relationship, they are going to lose you, and they are not ready, and they are not okay with that. Therefore, in order to frustrate that relationship, they frustrate your partner, hence frustrating you. Therefore, guys, I want you to know, in most cases, it is not your fault that your family, whatever setting of the family it is, they do not accept your partner. Sometimes, like in social media, you will find that there are people that are not okay with your partner simply because they are maybe high on you, or maybe because they feel like when you go down this road, like you are going to change your context or your content in which you have been doing, and that you are going to be more focused or change your lifestyle, and they are not okay with that. Therefore, they will pick anything and everything that they can find or that they can create in their mind to just gang against your partner to frustrate you. So, this is what you need to know. You have the power, and it is your mandate to protect your partner. Like you have the power to choose the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You have the power to protect that person. It doesn't matter it is against who. Even if it is against your own family, you have the power to protect your spouse, and it is your responsibility, it is your duty. You hold them that, protecting them against the people that they have come and found in your life. Therefore, it is your family that should accommodate this person for you, because this is the choice that you have made. Therefore, guys, from the one go, draw clear lines. Make it clear that this is my choice. This is the person that I have decided to spend the rest of my life with. And if you respect my choice, if you respect my decision, if you want to respect what I want for myself, you need to respect this person, because this is the person that I have chosen. This is the choice that I have made for myself. Then secondly, guys, you need to know that from the one go, you need to pick the cues. Like, you don't need someone to tell you that they hate you. No, you don't need someone to tell you that you make them uncomfortable when you are around them. No, the moment you interact with someone who is not okay with you, how they treat you, how they talk to you, how they behave around you, will tell you that this person is not okay with you. They do not even need to say it loudly. Their behavior, their facial expression, how they carry themselves, and you being the person that has known your family for long, you will know when they do not like your partner. And from the one go, you need to set the record straight. This is what I always tell people. You are the one who is going to determine how your family treats your partner. You are the one who is going to set a standard, a bar of how your family is going to treat your partner. If your family is going to insult and disrespect your partner and you are okay with it, this is not going to stop. That will just be the beginning of a very long or a very short miserable life. But from the one go, if you put it clear that this is how I want my partner to be treated, this is how you're going to talk to my partner, I will not allow this, I will not entertain this. From the one go, when your family are talking to your partner, they will know the limit. They will know what you can put up with, and they will know what you cannot put up with. Remember, guys, as I said, it is your responsibility to protect your partner from your family. Remember, your family to your partner are in-laws. What does this mean? This means there are rules, there are regulations between the relationship that these people are supposed to be relating around. If it is your mother is your mother-in-law to your partner. It means there is a law, there is a certain way that these two people are supposed to be relating around each other. It is you to be able to enforce and to clearly define those rules and those boundaries. Therefore, guys, in situations where you find that your partner has an issue relating with your family, or your family has an issue accepting your partner, and you have chosen that person, and you have made a conscious decision to stay with this person, remember, the only responsibility that your family has, it is to encourage you, support you, and advise you. Beyond that, after they have done that, you are responsible for your own choices. Therefore, if you have already made up your choice and you have decided that this is the person that I want to spend my life with, and your family is not okay with it, you need to sit down as a couple and decide on what to do and decide on the way forward. Because as I said in the beginning, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, your family will directly affect your relationship. Your family will directly affect your marriage. Therefore, you need to sit and discuss. Don't go behind your partner's back and start making decisions with information that you have collected. Okay? There are some people that will tell you, I am okay, I will withstand, I will stay out of your family's way. I will do anything that it takes to work on this relationship or to make this relationship work. Therefore, that is one of the reasons why you need to sit down with your partner and talk about it and come to an agreement. Because there are other people who will not stomach the treatment, who will not stomach the disrespect. Therefore, before you decide to do anything or to take any action, you need to talk to your partner so that both of you can be on the same page and can make decisions based on what this other person feels. And this is also one thing that I want you to remember. You can make a decision now and alter it later, because you are not going to control how your family is going to treat your partner now that they do not like him or now that they do not agree with your choice. Maybe he or she might think that I am going to be able to bear this, but within the course of time, it becomes overwhelming. It becomes too much for this person that they want a way out. So I want you to know that even if you sit and make decisions, those decisions are not permanent. They can change with time. They can change with how the treatment changes. And I will be quickly highlighting some of the things that you can sit down and discuss and do in a situation whereby you realize that your family does not like your partner. One, you can decide to relocate. Like, you are living in the same town with your family, and your family and the partner that you have chosen are not going on well. You can go to a different city. You can go to a different place whereby it will take time for your family to plan a trip or to come visiting. Go outside that place, outside that city, outside that specific area that someone can just wake up in the morning, drop over to your place and go back home in the evening. Create a distance such that when your family wants to come and visit you, they have to plan. They have to contact you in advance. This gives you a chance to prepare, gives your partner a chance to prepare about that, to prepare the encounter with these people. Remember, you have already realized that these people are not getting along, and you do not want to bring a rift, because remember, you will bring children into this world, and these children will need to relate to your family and to relate to your partner's family. And regardless the fact that they do not like you, they like their child and they will like their grandchildren. Bearing that in mind, you need to come up with a way that all of you can exist peacefully. The second thing that you can do if you cannot relocate, if you find yourself in a situation where you cannot relocate for whatever reason, maybe it is your job, you cannot change your job, or you cannot get a transfer to another place, or you have this business that you cannot dissolve, or any other reason that you cannot relocate, you need to set up rules and regulations about how this particular family is going to visit you. Remember, this is your new home. Your parents do not have a right here. As a man, you are the one who owns this family. As a woman, you are the one who owns this family. Therefore, you have a right to tell your siblings, to tell your parents, if they must come and visit. Remember, must. If they must come and visit, it is where they announce early so that this person can prepare themselves. If they need to get out, if they need to travel to be away from them, or whatever it is that they need to do, they can even be psychologically prepared for whatever it is that might come or that your family might bring up in this meeting. You sit down and discuss with your partner when and for how long can your family come and visit. In cases where families just pop in and just visit as they please, it is in cases whereby your partner and your family are in good terms or they are okay with each other. This is another thing that I want you to keep in mind. It is not your fault that your family does not like your partner. And your partner should also know that it is not your fault that they do not like him or her. There are people who don't like you for no reason at all. Someone just takes one look at you and they decide they don't like you. It has nothing to do with you. There are people who don't like you simply because of who you are, because of what you believe in. For so many reasons, people might decide not to like you. But this is not your fault. You should make your partner understand that it is not their fault that you are not liked by their family. And it is not also your fault that my family does not like you. Also, another thing that you can do, it is whereby you try to sit down your family and find out the reason why they do not like your partner. I think this should be the first step or the first approach that you can take. Remember what I told you. This is someone that you have brought into their life that they do not know nothing about, that they have not had an encounter with before, or maybe in some cases they have had an encounter before. Some people might even have heard stories that might or might not be true. Some people might have perceptions about this person because maybe he is from a different tribe or a different family or a different culture or religion or whatever differences they might have with your partner. You need to sit them down and reason with them and find out the reason, the main reason why they do not like your partner. And if you can talk it out, if you can resolve it, it is the best thing that you can do for both you and your partner. But if it is not possible, if that one cannot be done, now you can resort to these other decisions. But this is what I want you to know, guys, before I end this video, that it is not something you do exclusively. It is not something you wake up and do by yourself. No, this is something that you involve your partner. You sit down and discuss. You sit down and decide on the best option that you want to take. You sit down and decide on what is the most comfortable decision for both you and your partner. Therefore, guys, when it comes to your family, remember, once you and your partner have come together, you have become a new nuclear family. Your siblings, your parents are an extended family to you. You need to always remember this. Even the Bible says that a man shall leave his father and mother, and together they will become one. You and your partner will become one. You and your partner will become one unit that is different from your parents. Now, your parents becomes to you an extended family. The decisions that are made in this family that you have built have nothing to do with your father, your mother, and your siblings, or your aunties, or your uncles, or anyone else for that matter. With that knowledge, now you are able to make decisions that are able to defend this new family that you have created. Guys, we will be picking up from here the second last week of the month next month. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you have not subscribed, kindly remember to subscribe, like this video, share this video. Let's make it viral. Let as many people as we can benefit from this video. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and until we meet next time, I love you and God loves you more. Ciao.